Hello, ASTA students. It's that time of year when you are going to be choosing your courses for the next school year. And I just wanted to hop on here and give you kind of a rundown of a couple of things to kind of kick off the season of choosing your courses for next year. So the first thing, this is your ASTA course card, and this is specific just to ASTA students. And if you look, there are 7 classes that you need to kind of think about for next year. There are 8 periods in the day, but we don't list lunch as a course. The first thing, if you are a freshman, you do not get to choose like the way that your schedule looks. You don't get to choose what lunch you have. We kind of take all your requests of what you want to take. We plug that into the computer system that we use, and it generates the schedule. So when you are choosing classes, you are not choosing the order in which they appear in the day. You are choosing what classes you're going to take. Okay. And so the first thing I want you to notice is, every year you have to have an English, a math, a social studies, and a science. There are some ways to get ahead in those, like your science and things like that. But to graduate, you need 4 English, 4 math, 4 science, and 4 social studies. And the other thing on this other tab over here is the graduation requirements. You need to have a credit of fine art, a credit of PE, 2 consecutive languages. So Spanish 1, Spanish 2, German 1, German 2. You can't do Spanish 1 and German 1 to satisfy that requirement. A half a credit of health and a half a credit of communication applications, or what we call speech. For speech, if you took AVID or GT, usually that will take care of your speech credit. In health, you have to take either health or principles of health science. If you haven't taken those, then you will not get that health credit. Okay. A lot of students will ask me about taking summer school. We do not know at all what is going to be offered in the summer until the month of May. The moment I find out about that, I will push that information out to you, and you can decide if you would like to do that. There is a cost associated with summer school, unless you are on free and reduced lunch. And so if you have questions about that, hold off on them until May, until the information gets pushed out to you. So this is our ASTA course card. It's got our different pathways of animal science, plant science, ag mechanics, and food science, and then our 2 optional ag courses that are kind of, not, they don't fall into any of these pathways. And so every single freshman needed to have taken principles of agriculture, and then you are going to get to choose what you want to take in place of that. And so for the next piece of it, I'm going to show you, this is your ASTA course card, but you are also going to be getting a course planning guide from O'Connor. Now, this is O'Connor's course planning guide, and so it tells you the course number, the course, and you also have a place where you can write your classes. You don't need to turn in both course cards to me. I just need one document with your name and the courses that you wish to attend um, next year turned in. So it doesn't matter which one. If you want to turn both of them and you can, I just need one or the other. Okay. One of the things I wanted to go over with you guys is that definitely you do need an ag class every year while you're in ASTA. It has to be a full year long. You can take multiple ag classes, but you definitely need one to take. The other thing I want to encourage you guys is that while I am here to assist you, I'm going to come and sit down with each and every one of you in the month of February, and I'm going to go over with my computer what you need to take, what you're choosing, and making sure that you are in the right classes. So I don't want anybody to stress and start, well, I need to talk to you about what I'm taking next year. Um, Go through it, look through it. If you have specific questions, send me an email. But I am going to come into your classes. I am going to sit down with you one on one. So I don't want you kind of like jumping the gun and worrying about this. It's going to get taken care of. And I will address your questions in person in the month of February. This document you're going to have access to. It's called our course planning hub. It's got our timeline. It's got AP and dual credit information, the course catalog for O'Connor classes, teacher contacts, anything that you could want or need is going to be on this course planning hub. And then the other resource I'm going to show you, and I'm going to send all this to you guys in an email, is this is the ASTA website. If you come to the homepage, again, I just like to show you all this. This is the FFA calendar. It's linked for you. If you or your parents ever have a question, it's all there for you. Okay. If you go to this tab or the page that says courses, it's going to have everything listed for you guys. Okay. It's going to have the animal science, flow chart, plant mechanics, food science, a description of all of those classes, anything about schedule change policies, and then just kind of some like information from the state of Texas about the courses. If you have questions about ag courses specifically, you need to ask your ag teacher. You can also send me an email, and I think during your ag class, they may let you go and like speak to a teacher if you really have some more specific questions. If you need to get a hold of any of the ag teachers and you're not sure what they look like, there's a staff page. You can see what they look like. And you can have their names, so you can email them. And I believe this is hyperlinked. If you click on it, it will take you directly to their email. So, what I wanted to leave you with is again, please don't stress. I am going to take care of you. Keep in mind, there's about 500 of you, and so I will answer all of your questions. But a lot of the information and resources are provided for you. And good luck. Take as many ag classes as you can. They're the best classes in the campus, in my opinion, because they're hands on. So, best of luck. And here's to a great 2025 2026 school year. Thanks, guys.